For the face, just snap it in the middle and then over here. So once you've done that, go into your rotate tool. To make this easier for yourself, set discrete rotate to 90 degrees. Oops. So then just start rotating them. It's kind of like folding it up. If you ever played with paper craft, then you'll know what I mean. And if anything's off, just point snap it. And just go ahead and hide this plane if it's starting to confuse you. That's a little bit off. Oh, that's because that goes right over here. This 5x8 piece goes right here. And there you go. Now your head is pretty much done, except for a few other tweaks. And you may notice a place where the mouth should be is missing. That's because the mouth is actually a separate piece. So select your whole face and put them together. Then modify center pivot and rotate that another 90 degrees. So now you have a head. Then you just need to edit as needed. Like for the eyes, just select where these sockets should be. Just 2 pixels down. So these faces right here, and then extrude them in a little bit. And you may notice these faces look kind of weird. So you'll select all of these faces and all these inside of here, you know, the pieces that just make up the eyeballs, and then go into your Windows UV texture editor and create a new UV set, actually, because if I just scale these UVs down, it's going to mess up the surrounding face. So just create a new UV set and center it just anywhere on the skin. So yeah, just center it anywhere on the skin so that it overall matches its surrounding faces, like so. And then for the eye whites, just select these inner faces right here. Make sure that you're only selecting those, because sometimes you could accidentally drag your mouse just a tiny bit and it'll select faces back there. So make sure that only these faces are selected. Okay. So then you do Window, UV texture editor. Then you're going to create a new set of UVs too, just planar mapping, and then move them over to this white section right here and scale them down. And then you'll see now we have our eye whites. To make the eyes, we'll just need to create a little cube down there. It'll be larger than the face, so we're actually going to fix that right now. So I know I'm just using the face example. If you need help with all the other body parts, I can make a tutorial on that if you guys want. So you'll need to once you have your geometry, then you'll need to put a lattice box around it. You'll see that you have a lattice box. And the T divisions, S division, and U division should all be on 2. So you just have a plain box that you can drag and pull wherever you want. So what you're going to do next, make sure that these edges are on a Maya unit, like are on a grid square. At least one dihedral angle should correspond, should be congruent to the grid squares. So you'll want to drag these down until you get 2 pixels in a unit. So drag them down like that. Then do the same thing over here. Drag them down until 2 pixels are in a unit, like that. See? And then go in on the side view, make sure at least one dihedral angle corresponds to 2 angles on the plane, and drag it down, and then delete the history when you're done. And now your face is much bigger. And you're going to do that with all of the body parts. And if you do it correctly, then you should end up with something like this. I know this is male Jesse. Say hi, Jesse. So you should end up something like this. It's not going to be so small. So you see that it's no longer triangulated. That's because I did the same thing with the plane. I created the plane. I applied the texture. Did you see his torso? I folded that from here. I'll actually show you guys. This shape is a lot easier. What is that? Oh. Okay, that was wonky. So extract. Now the torso is pretty much straightforward. It's kind of like a regular Minecraft skin. Now the legs, they'll be a little bit trickier. But I'll do the torso. So then we'll snap like we did with the head. Now we're folding it. And we'll go ahead and delete this plane because we don't need it anymore right now. We can always make a new one. Then you select the whole thing and combine all the faces. Next, you'll need a lattice box. Make sure all the divisions are set on 2. Select the lattice points. Make sure at least one dihedral angle corresponds to the grid. And just drag until each grid has 2 units in it. Do the same thing over here. Delete history and center the pivot. And once you have the legs in your scene, the legs are right here, you'll just be able to rotate and just sit them right on top of the legs. And you'll see now we have the torso in. So that is a short look at how to model these characters. If you need another tutorial, especially you Blue Girl Awesome, because you were the one who suggested this first tutorial, just let me know and I will be able to make another one for you. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and maybe check out some of my other videos and my fan fiction on fanfiction.net. And I will see you in the next episode. So you can close it crisper. Okay.